is 4:30 in the morning, and I am headed out of town. I've got a week's worth of travel, leaving Monday, getting home Friday night, headed to Virginia. Got to do some work out there, but I should be able to get some workouts in. There's some local gyms. Need to get some runs in, some swims. But now I'm just waiting for my Uber to arrive, and I'm headed to LAX. So I made it into DC, quick flight, no problems, got in. Now I'm in Virginia near our office, and I'm gonna hit the gym. I think today I'm just gonna go downstairs and hit the treadmill, and looked like there was a little bit of weights, maybe a machine, and hopefully some dumbbells. And then probably tomorrow I'll go to Gold's Gym just up the road. I'm done with the workout. I'm headed downstairs, gonna meet some of the guys. We're gonna go grab some food at a local place that we can walk to. It was raining, so hopefully it's not raining anymore, but I am starving. Well, it is Tuesday morning. It is 4:15 in the morning. I got a pretty good night's sleep actually, ended up with about 5 hours. So now I am up, and I'm headed about 1.5 miles down the road. Supposedly there is a Gold's Gym, so I'm gonna go check it out. There's a pool I need to get a swim in. This Staybridge is not bad. Staybridge Suites. I found coffee. I have found the pool at Gold's Gym, and it is really quite nice. There's nobody in here, so yeah, gonna get my 3,000 yards done and then go for a 3-mile run. A little bit chillier than I'm used to. Ooh. Well, that was 3,000 yards, followed by a 30-minute run. The run felt really good. Started out at 10-minute mile, then upped it to 9:15s, then up to 8:30s for basically till about 20 minutes. Then did an 8-minute for 20 to 25, and then slowly dropped it back down to finish off the last 5 minutes. Now, 1.2 mile cool down as I walk back to the hotel, grab some breakfast, and go to work. All right, well, it is Friday afternoon. It is 1:15. I am headed to the airport and ready to go home. The week has gone by really, really quick. I didn't record on Thursday or this morning just because it was pretty repetitive. I was in the hotel gym yesterday. I did a run in the morning, 6-mile run, and then I ended up doing some weights or lifting some weights. And then this morning I was back at Gold's Gym. I did a 2,500 yard workout, 500 warm up with a 2,000 time trial swim, just all out swimming 2,000 yards. And now I'm headed home, and tomorrow I'm actually taking a day off after traveling, just getting back. We've got soccer early in the morning and things like that. And then Sunday I will be out. I hope to get actually outdoor on my bike and get a run in afterwards. I thought something that would be interesting would be if I actually start talking about the volume I'm doing each week in the video. So what I thought I'd do is tell you how much I've done. This week is kind of an odd week because I'm on the road and I don't have access to my bike, but I did lift 3 times this week. I lifted Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, about 45-minute sessions doing mainly upper body. I'm not doing a lot of lower body lifting, so mainly upper body, chest, arms, back, and core, lots of core. And swimming this week, I've gotten in 5,500 yards in 2 swims. So I did a 3,000, then I did 2,500 today. As far as cycling, nothing so far, but I'm gonna do a 25 to 30 mile ride on Sunday. And as far as running this week, it has been a little bit higher running week. By the time I'm done, I'll have done 34 miles for the week. Being gone, my volume actually has been down a little bit, but I'll do this each week. Let me know if you like it in the comments. Just let me know, and then what I'll do is I'll continue to do this. But I am getting text messages saying the shuttle is downstairs right now, so I've got to get my stuff and get down to go to the airport. Well, it is Saturday morning. I am up early because I'm on East Coast time. I am working on my garage. It's kind of a constant theme. Right now, I'm actually working on rearranging it. I'm thinking about getting a treadmill for some of my shorter runs this winter, coming off the bike as I'm training. I don't necessarily like running on a treadmill, but it works really well for intervals and things like that, and just hopping right off the bike when it's on the trainer and it's dark and it's cold, and I can just hop right on the treadmill. So I'm thinking about how I might position that in here, and just cleaning up this morning. We have soccer games at 7:30. So today, because I traveled and I worked out pretty much every day last week, I am taking today off. Tomorrow I'll get a ride in, but right now, I gotta get this clean, because when it's not clean, I just don't enjoy working out here. All right, well, we are back from soccer. I have been continuing to work on the gym, and we had to divide and conquer. The girls' games happened about the same time, so we did that. Home, I've been continuing to clean, and right now I am making a spot for the treadmill and the bike, and nice and clean where I can work out and record. And I still have my squat rack over here, as well as my other more functional equipment and my bumper plates, but I'm really opening this area up because I want to be able to get in and get out, transition from the bike to the treadmill, and just have it nice and clean. So it is looking good. Right now, I'm actually headed down to look at some treadmills. But first, the mailman just showed up and he brought me a box. And that box is from the Rocks and Root Runner. I've been talking with him for a while on social media. If you don't know who he is, I will put a link in the description below. But he has been making these awesome hats. He's been working on leather patches that go on the hats, and they look sweet. And he sent me one, so let's see what it looks like. It's really cool. I love the color. Pretty sweet. Look at that. Run California. The California outline, run in the middle, a leather patch. I really like this recycled grayish blue material with the off-white hat. Man, this looks sweet. He actually just got his store up online. He's going to be making a bunch of hats. He is actually designing them and making the patches himself, sewing them on. So you've got to check him out. I will put a link to his website below, but let's see how it fits. Oh, look at that. This thing is sweet. I love it. I like, I wear a lot of my hats backwards a lot of the time, but this, look at that, look at that. So thank you so much, Rocks and Roots Runner. I'm gonna be rocking this from now on. I love it. Check out his website below. I'll put the link, but these are really, really cool. Well, I am back from the store, went down, met the guy at his shop, and he had a bunch of treadmills in there. I tried a few different ones out. They had some Norditrax and some Proform. They're both made by the same company, and the Proform is not as expensive as the Norditrax because it carries that brand name, but essentially what he said was they use a lot of the same parts. So I ended up going with the Proform Premier 700. It is a brand new treadmill. Never been run on. I was the first one to actually run on it. One of my requirements was that I wanted it to be able to go to 12 miles per hour, and it has a really nice fan on it. That was one of the reasons I didn't get one of the cheaper ones, was because I wanted a really good fan. All of this other stuff I will not use. I did like the fact that it has a spot to hold your iPad, which is pretty cool. It expands up here. But overall, I like the fact that it was simple. You got some simple speed adjustments here and some incline adjustments. I really like the easy buttons just to be able to hit the mile per hour you want, and then you can make the small adjustments here. So, yeah, I'm happy with it. Now I can ride right here, hop off, jump right on the treadmill, and knock out my run. I'll still do all my longer runs outside. I just really wanted something nice and easy when it's 4 in the morning and I don't really have that much time, or it's cold or it's raining. It doesn't always rain in California, but it rained a lot last year. The other thing I don't really like doing is being on the bike and sweating a ton, being completely wet, and then going out the door in 40-degree weather. So I like to just jump off and be able to jump right on the treadmill. So I'm excited. Haven't decided. I might take the bike out on the road tomorrow, and that means I'll be running outside, and I might not get to use it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll get a run in. Maybe I'll get a run in now.
I wake up, flex, thumb down, now check. No drip, this wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down, now check. No drip, this wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch.
With that was good. Just a test run, not very far, a couple K, but I liked it. The fan, pretty powerful. You could feel the air. That's one of the problems with working out in the garage. It gets really hot. One of the things I think I'm gonna do is get a wall-mounted fan and put up here on the beam that can shoot down, so that way I can get fan on the treadmill, fan on the bike. But overall, I'm happy with it. That'll be really, really nice. But now, I gotta take a shower. We got my sister's birthday tonight, and then tomorrow, we've got a big ride. It is Saturday morning and I am actually going outdoors to ride my bike. It's been a long time, and it's the first time I'll be riding the new Trek that I got outdoors. So we're gonna go out and do a 2-hour ride followed by a 4-mile run. I'm also testing out this tri-suit that I got, so we'll see. Little tight, we'll see. What I find is, even if I get extra large, upper bodies of triathletes typically not that big. This is the 2xU tri-suit, so I like the wider neck. I'm thinking it'll keep it away from the wetsuit, but I gotta get the back tire on that bike, pump up the tires, and get out of here. This morning I'm riding on the Santa Ana River Trail, starting in Yorba Linda, headed all the way down. Maybe I'll get to the beach, not sure, just depends on how I feel. Haven't really ridden on the road or outdoors much, so it's about 21 miles to the beach. I'm gonna do about 90 minutes to 2 hours, so I probably won't get there, but I'm excited to be outdoors. It's a little bit chilly. It's 55, don't laugh. I'm in California, that's chilly for me, and being on the bike, so I'm gonna throw on a jacket. Hopefully that's good enough. I am done with the ride and the run. The ride overall felt a little tiring. I realized I haven't been out on the road that much. It was actually a windy day, so did not feel like I was going as fast as I would like to have. I ended up averaging 18 for about 36 miles. Then I hopped out for a 4-mile run, and that actually felt really good. I ended up averaging 7:39 for the 4 miles and just wasn't killing myself. I was running at a good pace, kind of slowly building. I think I ended that last mile in the 6:55 range, but just felt like I had a really strong run. Well, I am home, all cleaned up. I feel way better. And I gotta say, overall, I am happy with the workout. You know, I didn't go as fast as I wanted on the bike, but it was a good workout. It just shows that I have some work to do, still some work to do on the bike, but I'm feeling good. Came back, ate, rested. Now we're gonna go grab some lunch, hit Home Depot because we need to pick up some flowers for the front flower pots. We're switching out what we had, going with a little fall theme. I think we're doing some mums, something, fall colors. Well, I think I'm gonna end this video here. I'm not sure what else we're gonna get into today, but I just wanna say thank you to all of you who have been leaving comments, been subscribing. Those subscriptions are going up. I think we're just finding new triathletes that are seeing that I'm doing an Ironman and starting to subscribe. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thanks for the thumbs up, the comments. I wanted to give a shout out to Garrett Philbrick. He reached out to me on Instagram this week with a really, really nice message. Those messages are what make all of this worth it. So many of you leave comments and send me notes here and there through Instagram or other social media. I really appreciate it. It's really, really motivating. And Garrett is actually training for his first 50K in our 50 miler in Texas in October. So Garrett, good luck. He just finished first season of 26 weeks. So he just got done with me finishing the Beyond Limits ultra marathon. So good luck, Garrett. You guys have a great week. I'm looking forward to this week of training. I feel like things are just clicking. This was a great week, actually. Being in DC all week long, getting up at 4 in the morning, which is actually 1 a.m. California time. Didn't have any issues, just kind of was able to do it. Never really felt that jet lagged. Did feel a little tired during the middle of the day, 3 o'clock. Had to get a little extra caffeine in there, but got home, got right back into it, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this week. I just feel like things are clicking. They're going really well. Nutrition is dialed in. I feel like I continue to lean out. So, couldn't ask for much more than this. But you guys have a great week. I'll talk to you next week.